This week's headline is the total solar eclipse in Leo. The map to new Earth lives in our bodies. We're going to do a sign-by-sign and 5D receiving and real food revolution readings for both sun and rising signs for the week of August 11th through the 18th, 2026. This broadcast is sponsored by Nashville Colon Care, www.nashvillecolоncare.com, and the Heart and Light Living channel on YouTube. Hello, my friends. This is your sun and rising sign SoulBody reading for August the 11th through August the 18th. And this is not just another weekly energy check. This is eclipse week. This is a map week. The Leo eclipse is showing us where the map to new Earth is not somewhere outside of us. It's inside the body, inside the heart, inside the gut, inside the way that we learn to receive more light without abandoning our humanity. Listen for your sun sign and your rising sign. Your sun sign will speak to your life force, and your rising sign will speak to the body path and the way that this message lands in your lived experience. On August the 12th, the new moon and total solar eclipse form in Leo at 20 degrees, with the new moon exact at 1736 UTC. And maximum eclipse will near towards 1746 UTC. That timing matters. This is the ignition point. Leo rules the heart, spine, upper back, creative courage, children, joy, visibility, and sacred radiance. So the story of the eclipse is not simply be seen. The deeper story is what happens when the part of you that has been hiding finally realizes the body can protect it, nourish it, and carry it into the light-filled life that it came here to live. Eclipse energy doesn't just end when the sky moves on. An eclipse can reverberate for about 6 months in our lives. So this reading is not only about August the 12th. It's about the doorway that opens now and the way that it might keep speaking through the body, the gut, the heart, our relationships, food patterns, home patterns, visibility choices, and life direction over time. We're listening for the first flash, the aftershock, the chapter that keeps unfolding after the eclipse has passed. Mars has just entered Cancer, so the heart isn't working alone. The belly, ribs, family field, food memories, mother wounds, home body, and protective muscles are all coming into the reading. Mercury and Jupiter in Leo make the message bigger and warmer. Venus in Libra is asking beauty and relationship to feel honest within the body. Saturn in Aries is asking courage to grow a spine. Pluto in Aquarius keeps pressing on to the future, the audience, the technology field, and the communities that can or cannot hold the whole human heart. This is why the eclipse story has stakes. The heart wants visibility, the soul wants 5D receiving, and the body wants proof that more light will not cost us our peace. The listener question for all of us is, what part of my heart is ready to be seen because my body finally feels safe enough, nourished enough, and loved enough to receive the next level of light? Think of these questions and these 12 readings as doorways in through the same eclipse temple. Aries walks in with joy. Taurus walks in through home. Gemini walks in through the sentence that changes everything. Cancer walks in through receiving. Leo walks in through identity. Virgo walks in through the quiet room where the best life begins. Libra walks in through belonging. Scorpio walks in through power with protection. Sagittarius walks in through truth with stamina. Capricorn walks in through support. Aquarius walks in through the future becoming human. Pisces walks in through devotion that finally includes the body. Together, they all form the map New Earth is not reached by escaping the body. New Earth is received by becoming light-filled, nourished, grounded, and true inside the body. The real food revolution begins inside this eclipse because light without nourishment can become static. Real food, minerals, clean water, steady meals, breath, sunlight, sleep, and supported elimination tell the body you do not have to run on fumes to become more visible. You can shine from a fed body, a clearer, cleaner gut, and a heart that has roots. This is 5D receiving through the body. The new light-filled body is not a fantasy body, or a perfect body, or even a body that has to transcend its needs. It's a 5D body that can receive more truth, more love, more courage, more clarity, more nourishment, and more divine direction without shutting down. The eclipse opens the map, and the body shows us the next step. This week's sky degree anchors and our cosmic weather. On August the 11th, Mars crosses into Cancer, bringing action into the belly, ribs, family field, memory, emotional protection, as well as nourishment. On August the 12th, new moon and total solar eclipse in Leo. The new moon, as we said, is exact at 12:36 UTC at 20 degrees Leo, with maximum eclipse energy near 1746 UTC. Mercury is in Leo, Jupiter is in Leo, Venus is in Libra, Mars is in Cancer, Saturn and Neptune are both retrograde in Aries, Pluto is retrograding in Aquarius, Chiron is retrograde in Taurus, and the true node or the north node is at the final degree of Aquarius. On August the 15th, Mercury will meet Jupiter in Leo, which will expand the message, the voice, the heart, and the spiritual confidence to speak from a place of warmth. August 17th, Mercury trines Saturn, helping the message become grounded and mature. Mars squares Neptune, asking the body to stay fed, hydrated, rested, and clear around sensitivity, confusion, emotional fog, or rescue patterns. The collective light activation message. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Let the spine be tall without forcing the chest open. Inhale for 4 counts and imagine gold light moving through the heart, down the spine, and into the belly. Hold for 2 counts, exhale for 6 counts, and soften the jaw, the ribs, shoulders, and stomach. Say aloud, my heart is safe to be seen. My body is safe to hold light. My yes has roots. Then say, I receive my new light-filled body with peace. I receive the new earth map through my heart, gut, my breath, as well as my daily choices. Then choose one body action that helps the light to land. You might drink water, make a real meal, sit in the sun, take a slow walk, speak one true sentence, clear one small space, or place both feet firmly on the floor or the ground beneath you until the body believes it's all true. Now we're going to move on to the sun and rising soul body readings for the week. Aries sun and Aries rising. Hi, Aries. Your message for this week and your core headlines is your joy has been waiting for this moment. Your soul body message? The Leo eclipse lands in your field of creativity, pleasure, romance, children, play, as well as visible joy. For Aries, this is not a soft little sparkle. This is the moment that your body notices the difference between being brave and being braced. Mars in Cancer pulls your fire back toward home, family memory, and the belly place where you learned whether it was safe to want what you want. Your body tell this week, Aries? Notice when your head wants to rush ahead, but your ribs might tighten behind the heart. That's the body asking courage to slow down long enough to actually transform into joy. Your soul body listener question is, where is your heart ready to be seen through joy because your body feels safe enough to stop turning every desire into a battle? Your body focus for the week, your head, your face, your eyes, your heart, your spine, upper back, ribs, belly, as well as solar plexus, and the posture shift that happens when play feels like something that you can allow in. Your gut cue, the real yes does not only excite you, it warms the belly, loosens the shoulders, and gives your breath somewhere to go. Your real food cue for the week, Aries, feed the fire before you follow the spark. Protein, mineral water, greens, citrus, and a real meal before the leap can help boldness become clean joy instead of just energy fuel. Your real food revolution information, Aries, is feeding courage before it turns into urgency. Your body does not need more pressure to actually prove that the heart's alive. It needs fuel, warmth, and permission to enjoy being here. Your possible plant ally for this week? Nettle can support mineral strength, and rose could support the courageous tenderness that you might need. Your color cue is a beautiful ruby red with solar gold. Your water imprint message: my fire has roots. My joy is safe to be seen. In closing, Aries, let this eclipse return you to the kind of bravery that laughs, creates, loves, and breathes. Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. Hi, Taurus. This week, your core headline message is: the life that you want starts in the room that your body can trust. Your soul body message, Taurus: the Leo eclipse lights your home, family memory, roots, emotional foundation, and your private heart. For Taurus, visibility begins in the room that nobody else can see. Chiron in Taurus keeps touching the throat, neck, voice, worth, and the receiving channels. Venus for you in Libra brings beauty into daily rhythm, food, work, wellness, as well as the ordinary choices that either can calm the body or maybe crowd it. Your body tell for this week, Taurus. Notice when your throat tightens around a need or when your neck gets heavy because you're trying to keep the peace by swallowing the truth. Your soul body listener question: where is your heart ready to be seen because your body finally feels safe at home inside itself? Your body focus, Taurus: throat, neck, jaw, your ears, your heart, your spine, your belly, your ribs, kidneys, digestion, and felt safety of your and in your environment. Gut cue for you this week: the right rhythm makes your shoulders drop and your throat open. Your body will tell you when peace is real. The real food cue for you this week, Taurus: warm, real food, roots, mineral water, cooked greens, good fats, and calming teas could help your system trust the week instead of guarding against the change and transformation in it. Your real food revolution info, Taurus, is: the revolution is making safety practical. Food, beauty, rhythm, and uncluttered space teach the body that more light can enter without ever disturbing your peace. Plant ally for the week: oat straw supports steady nourishment, and rose can support your heart safety. Your color cue for this week: emerald green with soft pink and beautiful rose gold. Your water imprint message: My peace is a portal. My body trusts the light. In closing, Taurus, let this eclipse turn comfort into the sacred ground where your heart finally lets itself be seen and be known. Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising. Hi, Gemini. This week, your message and core headline is, "It is your time now." Say the sentence that changes the room for you. Your soul body message this week, Gemini? The Leo eclipse lights up communication, writing, teaching, siblings, local movement, and the way that your nervous system carries messages. Mercury and Jupiter in Leo make your words bigger, warmer, and harder to hide. Mars has moved out of Gemini and into Cancer, so the charge drops out of the mind and into the belly. Your money field, food choices, and your self-worth are all highlighted. Your body tell for this week. Notice the difference between the thought that makes your breath shallow and the sentence that lets your lungs take in more air. Your soul body listener question for you this week, Taurus. Where is your heart ready to be seen? Because your nervous system can finally choose one true signal instead of carrying every signal at once. Your body focus is arms, shoulders, hands, lungs, jaw, breath, throat, stomach, heart, and the bridge between thought and feeling. Gut cue for you, Taurus? Choose the words that make the body clearer. If your stomach tightens while your mouth speeds up, pause until the heart has a turn. Your real food cue for this week. Water, protein, citrus, herbs, warm meals, and fewer scattered inputs can help the voice come from warmth instead of static. Your real food revolution information for this week, Gemini, is turning noise into nourishment. When the body is fed, the mind does not have to perform clarity. It can receive it. Plant ally for you, lemon balm supports a calmer signal and a kinder nervous field. Color cue for you this week, clear yellow with honey gold. Your water imprint message. My breath sorts the signal. My voice comes from the heart. In closing, Gemini, let this eclipse make your message simpler, warmer, and more true within the body. Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising. Hi, Cancer. Your core headline and message for this week is to let receiving change the story that your body has been carrying. Your soul body message? As Mars enters Cancer, as the Leo eclipse lights up worth, money, food, values, receiving, and your body security fields, this is the week that is deeply physical for you. The heart wants to be seen, but the belly wants proof that visibility will not cost you your tenderness, safety, or rest. Your body tell. Notice when the stomach pulls inward right as something good is offered. That contraction is old protection asking to be met with nourishment, not shame. Your soul body listener question is, where is your heart ready to be seen because your belly finally feels worthy of receiving more? Your body focus this week is stomach, ribs, breasts, chest, lungs, protective muscles, throat, heart, jaw, as well as solar plexus. Your gut cue. The right yes lets the belly soften without shrinking your desire. You do not have to earn receiving by over-caring first. Your real food cue for this week, Cancer? Warm meals, soups, protein, mineral waters, some soothing herbs, steady timing, and food that feels emotionally kind can help the body to feel held. Your real food revolution info. For Cancer, the revolution is letting food become emotional safety. Nourishment teaches the belly that receiving is allowed before everything is fixed. Plant allies for you this week. Chamomile can support belly softness, and oat straw can support the steady care that we need. Color Q is pearl white with flecks of warm gold. Your water imprint is, my sensitivity is sacred. My body is safe to receive. In closing, Cancer, let this eclipse remind you that your worth lives in the body, not in anybody else's reactions. Leo Sun and Leo Rising. Hi, Leo. Your core headline and message for this week is your eclipse. This is the eclipse to stop performing and come back alive. Your soul body message? This eclipse is in Leo, so obviously your sign is carrying the central light. The sun, moon, Mercury, and Jupiter gather around your identity, your visibility, your courage of expression, as well as your life force and sacred radiance. This is not about becoming more impressive. It's about letting the real heart come back into the body after every season where you had to shine when you were tired has now come to an end. Your body tell for this week? Notice what happens in your chest, spine, and upper back when attention comes towards you. The eclipse shows you where the body still confuses being seen with being evaluated. Your soul body listener question, Leo, where is your heart ready to be seen because your body finally believes it can hold your light without having to perform for love? Body focus for you is heart rhythm, spine, your upper back, posture, circulation, your solar plexus, throat, chest, warmth, and the way that your body responds to attention. Your gut cue. The true path makes the body feel alive, generous, and steady. And it does not require you to abandon the tender part of you in order to lead. Your real food cue for this week, Leo. Colorful, real food, bright fruit, mineral water, herbs, protein, sunlight, and meals eaten without rushing can help radiance to stay embodied. Your food and real food revelation info or revolution info for you, Leo, is that revolution is nourishing for your shine. A fed body lets your visibility feel like devotion instead of depletion in your body. Your plant ally, hawthorn supports the heart field, and rosemary supports your life force remembrance. Color Q for you this week, Leo, radiant gold with aqua light. Your water imprint message. My light lives in my body. My heart is safe to be seen. In closing, Leo, let this eclipse crown the real you, the embodied you, the heart-led you. Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising. Hi, Virgo. Your core headline and message for this week is, how is your best life finding you? Through the quiet body. How is your best life finding you? Through the quiet body. Your soul body message for this week, Virgo, is the Leo eclipse lights up rest, dreams, prayers, endings, hidden healings, and private spiritual space that you might be creating behind your daily life. For you, Virgo, this is not a week to perfect the outer system. It's a week to actually hear the quiet body that's been helping everyone else to function. Venus in Libra is bringing attention to worth, food, money, receiving, and the beauty of care that's simply enough to repeat. Your body tell for this week, Virgo? Notice when the belly gets busy trying to solve what the spirit is asking you to soften. The body may need rest before it can give you the next instruction. Your soul body listener question for the week? Where is your heart ready to be seen first in the quiet before the world needs to understand it? Your body focus, Virgo. Digestion, belly, bowels, sleep rhythm, lymph, subtle energy. Your heart, spine, kidneys, as well as nervous system are all in repair. Your gut cue. Choose the step that feels digestible, kind, as well as quiet enough for the body to trust. This week, peace might be more accurate than productivity. Your real food cue is that simple meals, warm grains, greens, fennel, mineral water, steady protein, and early rest helps the hidden body receive the week. Your real food revolution information. For Virgo, this revolution is care without perfection. Real food becomes a tender ritual that tells the body it does not have to earn tenderness by only being useful. Plant ally for the week? Fennel supports digestion. Lavender supports rest and spiritual softness. Moss green with opal white and soft gold is your color cue for this week, Virgo. Your water imprint message: my care is kind, my body receives the hidden light. In closing, Virgo, let the eclipse meet you in the quiet place where devotion can become your healing. Libra sun and Libra rising. Hi, Libra. Your core message and headline for this week is that the right people can meet you when your whole body arrives. Your soul body message: Venus in Libra, while the Leo eclipse is lighting up friendship, community, audience, allies, social visibility, as well as future belonging, this week can also show you where your beauty and message belong. But the body has to be included in the harmony that you create. If your smile is present, but your kidneys, your back, and your breath or your blood sugar are strained, the body will ask for more honest kindness and balance. Your body tell for this week. Notice where your lower back might tighten, your skin might feel overstimulated, or your breath gets polite around people. That's the body asking to belong without self-abandonment. Your soul body listener question, Libra: where is your heart ready to be seen in community because your body no longer has to leave itself to belong? Your body focus for this week: kidneys, skin, lower back, hydration, as well as blood sugar. Your heart, spine, your breath, and relational ease all come into focus. Your gut cue: choose the room, relationship, outfit, meal, or even invitation that helps the body soften into presence. Beauty should give you back to yourself what you give to others. Real food cue for this week: color, texture, mineral water, berries, greens, balanced meals, and beauty on your plate can all help harmony to land within the body. Real food revolution info for you, Libra, is embodied beauty. Real food helps belonging become something that the body can feel, not just something that the mind arranges. Plant ally: rose supports embodied beauty, nettle supports mineral boundaries. Color cue: rose, opal, and warm gold. Your water imprint for the week, Libra: I belong inside the beauty I create. In closing, Libra, let the eclipse show you the communities where your whole body can exhale and become the true you. Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising. Hi, Scorpio. Your core headline message is that your power is ready for the world, and your peace comes with that power. Soul body message, Scorpio. The Leo eclipse lights up calling, leadership, reputation, visibility, public work, and the actual way that your heart is seen in the world. Venus in Libra opens the hidden room of rest, prayer, dreams, as well as private peace. Mars in Cancer is supporting faith, teaching, travel, and higher truth that comes through the belly and the ribs. For you, Scorpio, the question is not whether you're powerful. The question is whether your power can rise without your private body feeling invaded. Your body tell for this week, Scorpio. Notice when the deep belly locks, the pelvis braces, or sleep gets louder right as visibility increases. Your body may be asking for sanctuary before actual expansion. Soul body listener question. Where is your heart ready to be seen publicly because your private body feels protected, restored, and spiritually held? Body focus, reproductive and eliminative symbolism from the pelvis, deep belly, heart, spine, chest, sleep rhythm, kidneys, ribs, as well as your emotional foundation will all be part of your body focus this week. Your gut cue, Scorpio. Choose the powerful step that lets the body stay soft, private, and steady. Your calling does not need access to every room of you. Your real food cue for this week. Roots, greens, broth, water, minerals, and simple meals help intensity to become clean strength within us. Your real food revolution information? For Scorpio, the revolution is grounding power in the body. Nourishment helps visibility to feel protected instead of exposed. Your plant ally. Burdock helps support deep steadiness. Mugwort supports dream wisdom. Your color cue for this week. Garnet with rose gold. Your water imprint message. My peace protects my power. My body is held while I rise. In closing, Scorpio, let the eclipse lift your calling while your inner sanctuary stays yours. Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising. Hi, Sagittarius. This is your core headline message for the week. Your truth needs a road, and your body knows the way. Your soul body message? The Leo eclipse lights up faith, teaching, travel, publishing, wisdom, higher learning, and the courage to live by a larger truth. Mercury and Jupiter in Leo make your message bright. Mars in Cancer brings energy into trust, shared support, intimacy, as well as the deep belly. For Sagittarius, the eclipse asks whether your vision can move through the body, not just the mind, the calendar, or the next wide horizon. Your body tell for this week? Notice when the hips want to move, but the ribs don't fully open. That's the body asking the vision to become something that you can actually inhabit. Your soul body listener question. Where is your heart ready to be seen through truth because your body can finally travel with vision? Your soul body focus for this week? Hips, thighs, upper legs, heart, your spine, your ribs, your stomach, your deep belly, liver symbolism, as well as posture of belief could all be a focus of yours. Your gut cue. Choose the vision that opens the ribs and gives the legs grounded energy. The truth that is yours will make you larger and more present, not scattered and half-fed. Real food cue for you? Real meals, minerals, roots, greens, water, and travel-friendly types of nourishment can help faith, move alongside with stamina. Your real food revolution info, Sagittarius. The revolution is about feeding the journey. Nourishment turns inspiration into a path that the body can keep walking. Your plant ally. Sage supports clear vision. Rosemary supports remembered direction. Your color cue. Royal purple with solar orange. Your water imprint message. My truth travels through a steady body. In closing, Sagittarius, let the eclipse make your wisdom warmer, braver, as well as easier to live. Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising. Hi, Capricorn. Your core headline message is you do not have to carry the transformation alone. The Leo eclipse lights up intimacy, shared money, trust, grief, transformation, and the deeper contracts underneath visible success. Venus in Libra is lighting up calling, reputation, leadership, as well as graceful public balance. Mars in Cancer is bringing partnership into the belly and the ribs. For Capricorn, this week reaches beneath the competent surface and asks whether the body can receive support before it reaches the breaking point. Your body tell for this week? Notice when the knees, jaw, the bones, or the adrenals are trying to hold the whole structure on their own. The body may be asking for a different agreement with strength. SoulBody listener question for you. Where is your heart ready to be seen? Inside deeper trust, because your body no longer has to carry everything alone. Body focus, knees, bones, joints, structure, heart, spine, kidneys, your lower belly, your pelvic floor, your stomach, as well as your ribs and adrenaline, as well as adrenal rhythm might all be your focus. Gut cues for you this week? Choose the plan, the partner, the pace, or the conversation that helps the body to feel respected. Real support will not make you smaller. Your real food cue. Planned nourishment, protein, mineral water, roots, greens, as well as steady timing all help ambition to feel humane. For you, Capricorn, your real food revolution is letting your success be nourished. Food becomes a structure that respects the body while life changes. Food becomes the structure that respects the body while life changes. Your plant ally, horsetail can support structure and nettles can support replenish strength. Color cue for you, Capricorn, charcoal with rose gold. Your water imprint message. My ambition can be graceful. My body is supported. In closing, Capricorn, let the eclipse show you that strength can receive support and still remain strong. Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising. Hi, Aquarius. This is your message. Your core headline is The Future Gets Real When Your Heart Enters the Room. Your soul body message? The Leo eclipse lights up partnership, audience, mirrors, collaboration, and the relationship field across Aquarius, which is Leo. You are still integrating the Aquarius full moon, while Pluto in Aquarius is deepening your identity and its actual transformation. This is not only about who you're becoming, it's about who can meet the living heart that's inside of your future self. Body tell. Notice when your legs, your ankles, circulation, or electrical body feel buzzy around closeness. The signal may be strong, but the body still gets to decide what feels human. Soul body listener question for you. Where is your heart ready to be seen in relationship because your body can finally feel the future instead of only imagining it? Body focus, Lower legs, ankles, circulation, pathways, electrical body, heart, spine, breath, belly, and the way that your system responds to signal as well as closeness might all come into focus. Gut cue for you? Choose the future, person, audience, or the collaboration that makes the body warmer and more present. The right signal brings you back into the room. Real food cue. Real ingredients, minerals, water, omega-rich foods, grounding meals, and repeatable rhythm can all help signal a steadier life. Your real food revolution information, Aquarius, is the revolution is making the future edible, relational, as well as embodied. Nourishment helps the new timeline to become more human. Your plant ally. Lemon balm supports the nervous system. Ginkgo supports clear circulation. Your color cue. Electric blue with rose gold. Water imprint message, Aquarius. My future has a heart. My body can carry the signal. Closing. For Aquarius, for you, this means we're going to allow the eclipse to bring the future close enough for your heart to actually be able to touch it. Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising. Hi, Pisces. Your core headline message for this week is that your devotion becomes magnetic when the body is nourished. Your soul body message. The Leo eclipse lights up work, wellness, service, daily rhythm, devotion, and practical care. Venus in Libra opens shared energy, trust, intimacy, and a deeper exchange. Mars in Cancer brings warmth to creativity, pleasure, romance, children, and the belly of emotional expression. For Pisces this week, it's asking for compassion to become embodied through what you are able to serve without dissolving yourself. Body tell for you, notice the feet, your lymph, sleep, as well as energetic edge of your body. If you feel foggy, porous, or are maybe overly available, the body might be asking for food, water, some quiet, and a clearer boundary before you're able to commit to greater devotion. Your soul body listener question. Where is your heart ready to be seen through service because your body feels nourished enough to keep its boundaries? Your body focus, Pisces. Feet, lymph, sleep rhythm, digestion, heart, spine, lower belly, kidneys, and the energetic edge of the body. Your gut cue for this week. Choose the care that helps the body to feel clear, held, as well as present. Tenderness works better when there's a shoreline. Real food cue for you. Gentle, real food. Warm meals, hydration, mineral support, herbal tea, and quiet breath help compassion to stay steady. Your real food revolution information. For Pisces, the revolution is nourishing compassion. Real food helps tenderness become clear, sustainable, and embodied. Your plant ally for this week, Pisces? Lavender supports feel softness. Chamomile supports tender steadiness. Your color cue. Sea green with rose gold. Water imprint message. My compassion has a clear body. My tenderness is supported. In closing, Pisces, let the eclipse show you that devotion feels better when your body is included. As we bring these sun and rising messages together, the eclipse gives each of us a sign as a doorway and a story that has to become clear. Aries starts the fire with joy. Taurus builds the room where the body can trust the light. Gemini names the truth out loud. Cancer lets receiving soften the old protection. Leo steps forward as the living heart of this eclipse. Virgo goes behind the scenes and finds the hidden doorway to the best life. Libra discovers the people and the places where the whole body can belong. Scorpio lets power rise without giving away the sanctuary. Sagittarius turns into a road that the body can actually walk. Capricorn lets support enter the place that has carried too much on its own alone. Aquarius brings the future close enough for the heart to actually feel it. And Pisces turns devotion into something clear, nourished, and embodied. All of these 12 states of consciousness and awareness are embodied in us all. The listener question is the golden thread. What part of my heart is ready to be seen because my body finally feels safe enough, nourished enough, and loved enough to receive the next level of light? This is the real food revolution inside Eclipse Week, and it's also the map to New Earth in a practical form. Food becomes a body prayer. Water becomes a light carrier. Minerals become courage with roots. Rest becomes spiritual maturation. Beauty becomes balance. Breath becomes the doorway between the belly and the heart. And because this eclipse can reverberate for 6 months, we don't have to force the whole story to finish this week. We watch what begins. We feed what's honest. We trust the signals that keep returning. The eclipse does not ask the heart to perform. It asks the heart to come home to the body. When the body is fed, clear, hydrated, held, and loved, the light has somewhere to live. Your new light-filled body is not arriving outside of your life. It's being received through the choices that you make. More honestly, more nourished, more embodied, and more available to love. Your heart is safe to be seen, and this is the moment that New Earth starts moving through you. As always, my friends, thank you so much for listening. Remember, trust your gut, y'all, and come home to you. Have a blessed week.